Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you? I hope you are doing well and that you are safe and healthy and that your friends and family are well also. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back and supporting me and what I put out there into the sphere. Today I am doing my 5th update on the Big Bottle Showdown. This is a perfume project pan that I am doing with, I believe, 7 other ladies. Go check them out. The beauty of the Big Bottle Showdown is it is a very personal perfume project. It's where you pick what perfume you want. It's where you pick any perfume that is 30 mils or larger from your collection, or any size body sprays, fragrance mists to work on. You set the goal of what you want to do with that perfume, and you can have as many perfumes in this project as you want. This project is a 6-month project. It started in February and ends in August. The Big Bottle Showdown came about because a few of us were doing the A Little Goes a Long Way year-long perfume project, where we used any perfumes that were 5 mils or less, any Scentbird vials, any body sprays of any kind. So we were really targeting our smaller bottles, our samples, those ones that kind of accumulate fairly quickly, those ones. And we had done it for a year, and we felt like we needed to do a project where we targeted our larger bottles, since we had basically neglected them while we worked on our smaller bottle collection. And so we decided to do a 6-month Big Bottle project in order to target the larger bottles, but we had also decided we would come back and do A Little Goes a Long Way after we finished the Big Bottle Showdown. We will be starting the Little Perfume project in September. The date isn't totally set, but it's looking about early mid-September, and it will be a year-long project as well. The beauty of A Little Goes a Long Way is if you use up all of your small bottles, which I would never do because I have a bazillion, but if on some wild hair I was able to get those done, then the beauty of that project is you can move into your larger bottles and target the bottles that have the smallest amount of product left in them. That way you can rotate out bigger bottles once you finish the small bottles or vials that are in your collection, which I think is a beautiful concept, because that means if you can participate in this, whether you have small or large bottles, and really zero in and target those ones that are just kind of hanging out in your collection and getting them worked out. So if that is something that interests you, please leave a comment down below and we will get you added to that project and get you a copy of the guidelines for the project, and also put you onto the list of who is doing it so people can follow your progress through that project. So I have yammered enough about the upcoming perfume project. Let's get into this one because I still have 2 months. The first one I'm going to talk about has the goal of using it completely up. This is my 2nd bottle in the category, and this is my Paris Hilton can. When I rolled it in, I was at this black line, and now I am down to this purple line all the way at the bottom. It is at the widest part of the bulb, the widest part of the bulb. So there is quite a bit of juice left in this bottle, even though I don't have a lot of space in between last month's line and this month's line. If we straightened out the bottle, I would have had the most use in this last month in that one section, but because it was widening, it looks like I've barely used it. So I am worried about it, and even though I did use it, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but I did use it more than I thought I had. It wasn't enough to get me past that bulb, which was really my goal. The next one is my perfume that actually prompted the name of this project, and that is my J'adore by Dior. This is a 5 fluid ounce bottle, and this is a weight goal. I want to use up 0.46 ounces off of this bottle. When I brought it in, it was brand new. I think I had sprayed it maybe once, twice, 3 times a lady. I don't know how many times I sprayed it, but less than a handful of times. And it weighed 17.46. So my goal was to make it to just weighing 17 ounces or less, but at least 17 ounces. I have struggled to make progress on this bottle. I thought it would be done lickety split. No, it's not. Last month I was at 17.25 ounces, so I had 0.25 ounces left to go. This month I'm at 17.04. I thought for sure when I applied this today that I would be at my goal, but I have 0.4 ounces left. And then my next goal for this project is to use a perfume just randomly from my collection and use it 5 times and roll it out. Well, for some reason, last month I was thinking it was 3 applications. So I have a lot of perfumes here because I've applied them, most of them 3 times. Some of them I've only worn a couple of times. There's a couple in here I've only worn once. And then there's some in here I've worn more than that. So let's just go over them. Because I wore them throughout the month, I thought I would talk about them. The ones that I have less than 5 uses, I will meet that goal in this next month. So I may not be rolling in any perfumes randomly unless I finish all of these up. So let's go over them. They're all in this green bucket right here. Can you see that? All of these. Yeah. So the first one is Beyonce Pulse. I received this as a gift from a friend. This is a really good perfume. This next one is by Jo Malone. This is the Frangipani Flower perfume, or cologne, excuse me. Her scents are all colognes, so they don't have a long staying power. This pairs beautifully with a lot of my other Jo Malone scents, but I have really enjoyed it. I was layering it with another, but on its own, it's gorgeous. I wore Zoella's Sweet Inspirations once. I have 3 by Zoella, and I wore all 3 of them just one time. I wanted to see if they were still good. They are. They're all very different. It's a good fragrance. I think these are actually colognes. No, they're body mists. So this one is Gelato. I have enjoyed wearing all 3 of them to see if they were good. So I need to get more use on them. This is the one that I thought was turning bad, but it's not. It just comes out of the gate a little bit of bright, a little bit of sour, and that is Zoella's Botanic Eau. I think I actually wore this more than once, but if I did, it was less than 3 times. Estee Lauder's Bronze Goddess. I got this last year and I have worn it 3 or 4 times. I am in love with Bronze Goddess. It's like meeting every need I have for this time of year. Definitely one of my favorites from this month. Next is J.Lo's Glow. I have the little dangle here. It fell off in my bucket. This isn't Glow, this is Miami Glow. I wanted this forever. And I finally saw it on clearance at TJ Maxx Marshalls. For whatever reason, it had been marked down. So I picked it up, and the only reason I didn't return it is because I'm obsessed with perfumes. A couple of weeks ago, I pinpointed what the note was that I didn't like in here, and now I can't remember what it is. But I think if it didn't have that underlying note that's really dark and earthy, I think I would actually really like this. But because that's in there, I'm not a fan. I have a few more Jo Malones in here. Since I already talked about my other Jo Malones, let's talk about these ones. One of the other Jo Malone fragrances is Lime Basil and Mandarin. I like to layer this with another fragrance. It is very sharp, very bright, very herbaceous. If I combine it with like the Frangipani Flower Cologne or this next one, which is Tropical Cherimoya, I really like the combination, because when you layer them, they do last a little bit longer. They still don't have a lot of staying power because they're colognes. They aren't meant to. But when you layer them, they definitely give them a little more longevity. Tropical Cherimoya, I've only worn once. I don't even remember what it smells like, to be honest with you, which is a sad day if I can't remember what a fragrance smells like. I love the bottle. It's my 2 favorite colors, so how can I not like the bottle? Let's talk about the next brand, and that's Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I love this brand. I have a ton of perfumes by them, not all in full-size bottles, but I have some Scentbird vials by them as well. I pulled out 2 from my shelf this month to wear. The first is Vanille Extreme. I wore this once. It's just a beautiful vanilla bomb, very gourmand. If you like a vanilla base to like layer a perfume on top of, this is a great vanilla base to layer on top of. The next one is Cocoa Fig. Oh, that fig is so juicy, yet you have the raw, fresh coconut scent in there. Yeah. Yes. I have worn this 3 times. I just pulled it off my shelf just recently, so, but I only have 2 left to go. We'll see if I do not surpass the 5 mark with it, because I really enjoy that fragrance. I have Aliens Floral Futura. This is by Mugler. This is a floral alien, which is hard to imagine, I know. I think I have 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, something like that, uses on this. Escada's Miami Blossom. I have worn this 2 times. It's a very juicy, fruity, beautiful scent. Vera Wang's Periwinkle and Iris. I have worn this a couple of times. I really like this. This is a very light, soft scent. I think this one is the one that I was wearing at the end of last month, and that's Giorgio Armani's Light Gioia. I like this scent. And then the last one is Moschino's So Real, Cheap and Chic. This is really light and fresh for summertime. All of these that I've talked about are all perfect for the summer. That's why I've pulled them out and been wearing them and trying them, seeing what I think about them in the summertime versus different types of different times of the year. So that's why I have so many, because summer is upon us and I wanted to check out my summer time fragrances. To me, you can wear fragrance year round, but some of them perform better in the heat versus the cold. So yeah, I'm just checking them out, playing. So I have quite a few perfumes I need to get my 5 uses on. Usually it's a little controlled. This month it was a free fall, and like I said, for some reason I was thinking it was only 3 when it's 5, so I can go back and get them done. I know that. And once I finish the door, then I'm going to wipe out these, and then I'm going to take on Can Can. So that's my goal anyways. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this update. Make sure you go check out the other ladies and see how they are progressing on their Big Bottle Showdown. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next month's finale. And a reminder, if you would like to participate in our A Little Goes a Long Way perfume project that is coming up, we would love to have you. Just leave a comment down below and I will make sure I reach out to you. Please take good care, be safe, be smart, and I will talk to you soon.